boys and ghouls. Welcome to another resounding night of Roll of the Dice. Where we last left off, we finally finished our escapades in politics. And everybody was now returning to the tavern, where Axel is continuing to maintain his cup of joe. The drink of champions. And Axel, for the first time in a long time, you kind of feel like a champion. It might be because you've got the embodiment of championship right next to you. Might also be because you finally were able to gather true information about one of your quarters. You feel good? But now, tell me, what's going through Axel's mind right now?
I think Axel very often kind of palms the pendant and is kind of looking at it, flipping it in his fingers, sipping his coffee. It's a mix of complex emotions, I'd say. I think he's still seeing all the directions there are to go, and it feels, for better words, you know, a proper amount of overwhelmed, but given the case scenarios. Other than that, I think he does feel better for the first time. I think for the first time, most in particular, he doesn't feel angry. I don't know if he feels good, but not feeling angry is something new to him.
Well, good was a subjective thing, and I didn't mean to impose such a...
Oh, no.
I meant, like, relatively good compared to, like...
He's tired. All the time. Got the embodiment of the champion near me.
You have Wolfson right next to you.
So, how did you get involved?
What do you mean by all of this crap?
A little of everything, eh, for being honest.
Well, as you know, the Foundry is a very old organization compared to human years. I'm one of the, how do you say, early joiners.
Not one of the founders.
No, it was already no. There was only one founder, and he collected a group of people to work alongside him. Those he could be trusted after certain events.
Reasonable, I guess.
What's that continent called? It's This is Wolfton having a brain for trying to struggle. This is me struggling to remember. Is it Xander? Zenrala? Zenrala. After the events he experienced in Zenrala. But that's a story for him to tell.
Fair enough.
Nowadays, of the original 5 people who founded the Foundry, only one of them is left. Old age. Don't worry, Reeves. Don't worry, Reeves. Damon might not have been a founder. Which means he might still be alive.
Well,
Believe in what? That there should be someone in this world unbiased by kingdom who wishes to make sure the balance is secured and not that people don't get dragged into needless squabbles.
I was gonna say that you're not getting bullshitted, but sure. I'm kind of a forgot my cup at the mall kind of person.
I've met the founder when he was a younger man. I've met him before the foundry was I believe he is a man who is well developed. I believe his heart is where he thinks is the right place. I think that if he was left with his own devices and this isn't going to be to toot my own horn, but if people like me or people that are inherently more humane, or that people who live the day-to-day aren't around, he may go down a different path. May have, or may go down a different path. I've read about Celeborn. The report says that he is a broken
A dick.
man.
Yeah, that too.
Reading the report, he is alone and he is sad. And he blames an entire race for the wrongs he's witnessed.
Yeah.
I fear that if there weren't certain people in the founder's life, he may have gone down the very same path.
I think that no doubt to Wolfington's perhaps insight, but I think that rings to Axel a little bit. Axel doesn't know who he'd be if not for some people.
But by that very same token, it's those very same people that he founded the organization I now belong to.
Honestly, what you're selling sounds too good to be true. I don't speak for the group.
Don't get me wrong. We do things that would appear morally gray. But at the end of the day, in the grand scheme, we try to do what is good for the majority, not always the individual.
You know my last... You've got a file on me, right? You keep track of weird things. Or at least you have a file on the general store. If you don't, man, do I have a file to start on. I've years of research.
We have what would be known as a bare bones vanilla. We've sent agents. Some of them have just gone missing and never returned.
I've probably met some of your agents. So let me just tell you what my last real day. The last time I was on a payroll looked like. For 3 weeks. I ate all of food and water in the store while insect people that looked like my friends and family tried to come in and abduct me, and I had to kill them and sometimes had to guess if it was a bug person or not before they got the chance. 3 weeks. Didn't run out of food. That was my last normal day of work before I left to hunt monsters, because that's easier. Your selling sounds fucking phenomenal. I don't know, it sounds good not to doing this shit alone.
But Axel, you're not doing it alone. You have Rivik. And he turns around and looks at Roscoe and Alistair. You have the squirrel.
I spent a long time doing it. Saying alone is the wrong term.
And don't you have... Wolverine would pause for a long, uncomfortable moment before he finally says Jerry.
It is the breath of waiting for him to say it, and then just the silence being his answer. And then Axel said, not to discredit Jerry. He is putting me through half as much as he has saved me from.
I heard he's trying to build a mech now. I don't know if it's true, but
it's probably true. Probably really true. And if I do work for you, he's one of my best friends, if not one of my only friends.
You watch as his hand kind of goes to the bridge of his neck. And so America, we haven't arrested him yet.
If I end up joined, like regardless of how this goes, if I live or die, I would definitely be looking into cash in maybe a tab. But if I join up, it's unfortunately a package deal. It's if you let me in, you don't have to let him in. He's going to break in.
Roll me a perception check. You notice that there's a second bartender that's been standing there with you guys this entire time, kind of just listening, not really attending any of the patrons.
Can I follow that with an insight check to get a vibe? Can I vibe this for whether this feels like good vibes or I need to hit this bartender?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sure. It's 19 on the die. What's my... like 21. Am I gonna beat the fuck out of this chick?
Oh. She doesn't look like she's ready to throw hands at you. She looks like she's kind of just listening at the moment.
Do I recognize her?
You recognize her as one of the FBI agents, FBI agents that walked in to clean out one of the messes.
I look at him. Not wearing. Does it seem like Wolfington has clocked that he's somebody or recognizes him? If he doesn't, I'm not gonna react. I want to know with that insight, with the 21 insight, is Wolfington on the level with this guy, or like of the Fed telling me I couldn't talk about shit while I'm sitting next to Galaxy Fed?
What did I do with my dice okay. I again rewrote the entire room.
I feel
Well,
like
not
I
the
know
entire
who
room, but all
this
the.
is.
No spoilers.
I was right.
No spoilers. Okay, here we go. I can make one of these work.
Axel's feeling great, and you guys are gonna find me beat up in an alley.
Oh, there. The box is all the way over there. Oh well.
Oh,
Got
that's
caught for fucking snitching. Just everyone start wide-eye staring when Josh lets this dude kill Wolfington to prove a point to Axel. What do you mean you were willing to kill the fluffy boy? What do you mean? What do you mean you're sending me this big a threat?
Everybody knows I love Wolf, but also everybody knows I'm capable of killing anybody. That's why I'm dangerous. Why am I letting DM again?
Because I thought it was a good idea at the time.
Kinda still seems like a good idea to me.
And because we like the torture. It's fun. I'm enjoying myself.
That's right, I have enough dice, I still have some that is not opened. Okay, that dice is hard to read. What? You clock in that Wolfington knows the person, but like notices the person, but he's not like really reacting. He's more reacting to the fact that he's noticed that you've noticed that he noticed that you.
There's a lot going on here.
He noticed you noticed the person.
Cool. I'm just gonna straight up look at the guy. With that insight check and knowing who this is, am I getting the shut the fuck up look, or am I?
They're kind of giving you the look of you haven't actually the look of you think you know what's going on, but you don't know what's going on.
I think Axel's angry again. He went from being not angry to now being kind of angry.
Alright. Cool your jets already.
Oh, you realize that I'm not the kid that's just gonna. I will do this in this bar with everyone watching.
Actually, I think you should realize that
I know I'm gonna get shot like a dog doing it.
I'm not just an FBI agent.
You're on his tab, aren't you?
I'm one of his bosses.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, man.
You notice that the bartender goes from being male to female.
You've stolen my horse before. You've literally left me on the mountain with a broken leg.
I left you a medkit.
It was bandages.
Yeah, and you know that healing potion you found on the dead body a mile down the road?
Axel looks at his coffee. Drink of champions.
You're welcome, by the way. I'm the one who put the healing potion on the body for you.
I didn't even get it. The gnome mob took it from me. Like, I got to it, and then I got robbed.
Well, that's not my fault.
My life's a nightmare.
But hey,
the drink of champions is cracking.
But hey, Axel, you're worthy of that drink of champions. She gives you a wink. Hey, Axel.
Didn't she turn to a he? He gives me a wink.
He turned into a she.
Okay, he turned into yeah.
What'd I do with that book? God damn it.
I got robbed.
It's really funny because when you were like, freaking, like, oh fuck me, while I was muted, I was like, oh shoot, would.
Just various
Is,
states of abuse Axel gets.
Because you just got a bardic inspiration.
Oh, I got a bardic inspiration for that one.
Yeah. She gave you a wing. It's a D10.
I guess thanks for that. So,
I'm the one who was supposed to be negotiating with all you guys, but Wolfden prematurely sent the message.
he's just so fluffy.
Yes, I understand Wolfden is very fluffy.
It's very distracting.
I'd like you to, by the way, you want to know a secret? You want to know why he's so fluffy? No, don't you tell him! He conditions 3 times in the shower.
Well, now
promise
I
not-
know your secret.
You promised not to tell anybody about that. It's also why his coat is so luscious and it deflects dirt. It's kind of that one I don't understand actually.
That's just skill.
You watch as Wolfden just puts his fingers to the bridge of his nose again.
Okay, folks.
And at this point, you guys are walking in. You guys see Axel's kind of having a Wolfden and a bartender.
Axel's cup is now emptied, but so it's not leaking everywhere, but it is cracked just from him holding it.
Can I insight Axel?
Go ahead and roll an insight.
Probably don't need an insight.
19 on the die plus 9, so a big number.
It's the Axel amount. It's the Axel emotional state.
Axel
That-
looked like when he was left, he seemed in a good mood. He seems like he's gone from various states of joy to rage.
So I see Axel is still here.
Yeah, and something about the situation does not seem to be going well for him.
Oh yeah, by the way, you also get the vibe that the bartender looks like the kind of girl that could kick anybody's ass.
And she looks like she's more threatening than the archfey.
Like she gives like Wolfden is a like 7-foot tall fucking wolf person, and she gives a more threatening vibe than him. And she's like shorter than. How tall was Tira?
Kira was 5'4".
This person's 2 inches taller. She's like 5'6", 5'7". So yeah.
Let's go see what's going on, shall we?
By the way, she starts filling the coffee mug. I think you need another cup.
Probably, yeah. I'll probably need a few more before the conversation's over. Yeah.
Hey,
Cardboard?
Axel.
By the way, I think you need another cup, she says, placing a coffee cup.
Were you intending on breaking the cup?
Does he intend on doing anything?
Gosh, just mean. Guys, here's. I got one of the heads of the foundation.
Of the foundation.
Yeah, we're having coffee.
He's having coffee.
I'm having a breakdown.
You don't seem like
It's
you're.
like you're having a meltdown.
I was about to be like, I cast Greater Restoration. You ain't having what's the name, boy?
Touch me with that magical kiwi.
Threaten your party members again, and I'll kick your. Give another one.
I'm so excited.
Anyways, Mr. Alden, I'd like to introduce myself.
He immediately takes a step back. Axel, did you tell her my name?
No, I was here this entire time while you guys were all talking, and she actively changes in front of you guys into the bartender.
Oh.
Oh.
Welcome to my world.
And he just says, hand out to her. Forgive me.
The name's Han.
Yes! I
Knew it. We knew it.
I have to ask questions that are out of Axel's character, but I need to ask them.
Like, I don't know why. But like, when you describe the barmaid just standing there, I'm like, wait a minute. Yes!
What? Did you guys expect it to be the Ice Devil bartender from the Foundry?
I never met him.
The fuck you mean? He was just the bartender at the Foundry. Everybody's met him.
Well, I don't remember, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Actually, at the start of every session, you guys went to the bar. It was weird.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't.
I did.
Well,
Yeah,
you went there
me-
to pick up the party members, but yeah.
Me having to
Oh.
ask Khan if she's seeing anyone, so I know if my boy made it. So, does he date anyone?
She's still single,
Poor boy.
but he's
He-
still around.
He got executed. Yeah, that's even worse.
So, wait, you're one of the heads of the foundation, right? That's what it was called, Axel?
Yeah.
I'm one of the overseers, yes.
Sorry, I'm going through it.
She would then turn back into the female barmaid thing. Which she looks like a brunette elf with like shoulder length hair tied back.
I sure wish it was plenty of smell.
She'd kick Ishmael's ass.
I love it. But no. Playing a skeleton. Not interested.
No women. Never.
No women.
No pussy.
And then there's Alden here, happily
Just-
married.
Kyle senpai.
And then you have Rivik with atrophy.
Yep.
Okay.
Axel's too angry for love.
Axel just has no bearing on anything in that regard.
And Hun is the third oldest. No, she's the third youngest right here. Damn elves in Wolfington.
But, so, if you don't mind my asking public, what had you watching this?
Well, my specialty is collecting information, and the best place to collect information is in a tavern.
Noted.
And I just so happened to be in this tavern because I was trying to keep tabs on the Owlin activity. Because unlike certain thieves' guilds, we overseers still go out and do mission.
I see. Again, it wasn't.
And who's best to do it but a changeling?
That's a very good use of your ability.
She would say actively changing her hair color to black. Just
Alden's not phased.
oh, she just has fun with her abilities. So
Oh, I would too if I was Hun.
I mean, to be fair, the first time she showed up, she looked like Brad, but you know.
So,
She did that shit in front of Damien.
are you guys going to? Well, I'm assuming you're here also to try to further persuade us into joining your cause.
Oh, I have no point in doing that. You guys had to show interest, and you guys didn't show any interest, so I'm not negotiating. I mean, there's no point in forcing good adventurers like you guys into joining a group you don't. But commit some crimes, get arrested by a kingdom, you guys are fair game.
I see. Well,
At least try not to get a death penalty, and then you won't be on our radar.
sounds doable. But
I'm making promises.
if I wasn't held to prior commitments, my answer would have been different.
Oh, that's alright. All it takes is an organization to fall, and then we become one of the other options. By the way, with your high enough insight, you know that's not a threat. That's just an actual, like, state of world change.
Yeah, definitely.
I just wanted to clear that up because you did have a high enough insight, and that did sound like a threat.
I'm just gonna make sure to go scry later.
That was not my intention.
I'm definitely gonna go scry later.
I just want that said. That wasn't my intention.
I mean, Alden's wise enough to.
He's wise enough to know it's not a threat.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying it. But I'm still carrying over your 28.
Yeah, like 20. Yeah, go. Like, it was like 30 something, I believe.
Well, you rolled a 19 and it's a +9,
Yeah. But
so it's 28.
oh,
I'm good at math.
right. I'm not.
Yeah, no, it's still a little too low to be able to reach that 30 mark.
That is very valid. I hope that does not happen while I'm alive, considering that's my family.
And you know, it doesn't take all of the people in an organization to die for it to fail.
You just gotta cut the heads off this neck.
We've tried that a lot with a certain nation. She would kind of like be staring off as she says that, not even paying attention to the fact that she said it.
What were we tried that a lot with a certain mission.
With a certain organization.
With a certain organization.
They're like cockroaches. Hey, like you guys.
Appreciate it.
It's not even an insult. It's just a fact. I mean, how many times has Axel been close to death?
Too many.
Enough.
Yeah. And one further question, if you don't mind. They actually kind of like hear what she had said and like kind of like put that in the mental vault for now. But then go on to ask if she would mind him one more question.
And that would be?
In order for other certain individuals to join, it would be with the need of the whole, right? Or is that not the case?
Do you have the power within your organization to work adjacent and with another organization? Now, this becomes an actual question to you, Sean.
Yeah.
Where would he be? Would he be able to actually do that? Would he have the jurisdiction, to work adjacent or with another organization?
I believe as long as it wouldn't truly cut into his duties.
Okay, I've meant to talk to you about this outside of the campaign, because I don't know anything about the organization. Is it just like the Druid hierarchy?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. It's.
I've been meaning to ask you that question.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
That's alright. I'm like, organization? What organization are you a part of?
Well, yeah, like the organization being his clan. That's.
Yeah.
It was just like trying like since playing the game of politics where information is key, he was trying to keep it as like not saying like his clan or his family, but more being like an organization that's like trying to be cryptic about it.
Okay, that's just that was me just.
Yeah.
That was you withholding information from me, which makes sense in character, but it's like, wait, I don't have this information as a DM.
Again, no, what he was saying in character was not me, like, creating new portions of his backstory all of a sudden. Like, it was using the
No, I thought it already existed. I just didn't know what it was. Okay, it's your clan.
Yeah.
It's the collection of clans on the island that's all the different circles of the. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, technically speaking, I'd argue that outreach. Okay, that's fine. That makes sense.
But it's also because I'm also speaking with like the kind of like the Molden mindset on it. It's like he doesn't know if that would be allowable in the new jurisdiction he would be granted.
Okay. Well, the obvious answer would actually be yes.
Yeah, of course it would, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
Because like becoming one of the new, well, it's called seats, like becoming one of the new seats, he wouldn't really. Well, again, like.
Which again, if he was actually one of the seats, he'd probably be more restricted. He couldn't directly work with them. He'd have to send other druids to do that.
Yeah.
But the fact that he's not one of the seats yet, he'd be able to.
Yeah.
Which that's also just a politic thing within the seats. It's just because the fact that you are a seat, you want to be protected. Don't you just love politics?
Yay, my entire character's apparently built around it!
Oh,
Technically speaking, any character that you play as a noble, you're playing a game of politics.
Okay.
I apologize for getting sidetracked. I needed to clarify that, and I meant to clarify it outside of the session, but yeah.
It's good, it's good. To give further context on what I mean. So in the clan, the Druid clan I'm a part of, I am on what is basically called the Great Journey, which every member who's to be one of the seats at the table is to take, and I was the chosen one to be the seat of the moon.
It just dawned on me the kind of fucking importance. The fact that you're a circle of the moon. Because this entire campaign's revolved around sun.
You now notice! Like, that was something I blatantly did. That was the blatant thing, not his name. That was.
Well, I'm like meta knowledge. I'm working on more of the like ironclad details now, so, which I'm able to work on now that your guys at this certain part of the campaign.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm having that realization now. Aside from the fact that I'm going fucking insane, but that's a different thing. Please go ahead. I'm sorry.
So, basically, what I'm saying is I'm due to become one of the clan's leaders. So that's why my answer is the way it is, because of my lack of jurisdiction, or not really knowing what my jurisdictional capabilities would be.
She would stare you down, and she would ask you, "What's the name of your druid clan?"
Fuck.
I'm sorry for putting you on the spot like this. I thought you would have had that information.
I have it, I just haven't used it.
I'm sorry for putting you on the spot like this.
Fuck, where is it? Are you it? Please be it. Yay! The Sipson. Or we are otherly known as the Cypress clan.
Tell me, is this one of your current arc druids? She slowly like curls out her hands as she takes on a different form. By the way, you guys notice that no other patron is like paying any mind to this person who's literally just changing shapes in front of everybody.
What's the Feywild?
She takes her hair takes on a fiery, it's still tied back, but it's like longer, curly shape. As she takes the shape of Elianis, the current archdruid of the Circle Wildfire. Elianis, yeah. I totally. It's Elianus. She. Normally, tieflings aren't able to like, do one-on-one. You know, maybe she was given a description of the person. Alden, roll me a perception. And because you are inside, you will not have to deal with the snow blindness effect.
That's fucking cocked.
So if you roll above a 25, do not worry about the save throw.
$22.
You notice that she has the identical wood elf markings, where, like, 1-to-1, if you didn't know this was a changeling, you would think Elianis is standing in front of you. Roll me a history check.
I'm doing a lot of rolls right now. That'll be a 15.
You even notice the acid burn scar Elianis has on her neck on Hun. And you remember the day Elianis got that scar during a fucking training accident.
Sorry.
When you were a little kid. I mean, you're not the one who did it. You've seen it. You were there when she got the scar.
How long ago did you see them?
She would close her eyes a moment. You can tell she is thinking. With all the planar travel, it's hard to keep track of. For them, it could have been weeks, months, years. For me, it's probably been 5 or so years since I've seen them in person. She would then go back to the barmaid and look,
This one?
because she understands how jarring it can be to talk to someone you know. Moral of the story is, we've worked with the Cypress clan.
Before I respond to that and go play, real quick, this would probably be like one of those points where Alden, who usually has like the much calmer
This is Alden realizing there's shit he doesn't even know.
well,
you know what I mean.
yeah, that definitely, but also the fact, like, even though he knew like it was Hun, he saw someone he was close to again. And like that calm exterior now shows a little more emotion. And I guess I don't know who in the party would pick up on that, but
Hell, I'll roll a fucking insight check for Kyle.
I just don't have the passive perception too, and I'm already fuming.
Yes.
but
Also roll for Roscoe and Alec. Ooh. Roscoe's just staring at you. It's Alistair. They're both just staring at you.
Am I making him a perception or
Yeah, you can. Perception or insight, either or.
perception? Of course. You kidding me? Get a +10 to that shit. It's gonna be 24.
Alright, you see the emotion on his face. You don't know the emotion, but you see the emotion.
I see a emotion.
The emotion.
The emotion. A emotion.
Probably a stupid question to ask, but did you perchance see my son?
You have a son?
Yes,
How old is he?
when I left, he was probably around 2, 3. I've been gone for probably 4 or 5 now.
Oh, you've only been traveling for 4 or 5. I thought you've been traveling for like 100 years.
Yeah, sorry, because I had to look back at just to make sure. No, thank
Your son's
you.
102 then.
Yeah.
You missed his ceremony for adulthood.
And that kind of like when it dawns on him how long he's been gone. I miss my son so.
You gotta like watch Hun kind of just like awkwardly stare at you.
Sorry. Yes.
Wolverton robbing the bridge was unsatisfied. That the other one would have been better to communicate with you. Yeah, well, he's busy, Wolfington. I know that. He's a very busy individual.
You saw the current suit of the moon, did you?
You mean the old bat dying of old age?
That is my father.
I'm not taking back what I said. Sorry.
Man, we're just
It's gonna have this
we're just putting each other on the spot back to back.
It's gonna have this character back. More of the story is that you don't have to work. You don't have to work for us to work with us. You just won't have all the benefits anybody else that wishes to join. Hey, hold on. How does a 800-year-old elf, give or take like 5 decades, have a son that's only 290?
He has multiple kids.
I never mentioned the father's age in the backstory.
That's why she
Oh, this is
also
in
never.
character. I'm sorry.
This is in character. This is Helen talking just like, wait, hold up. He's dying of old age. How the fuck does he have a 290-year-old son?
Because my father isn't dying of old age.
You know, he sure looked it the way his eyes were in The Tramp.
Considering he's an arch druid, he should not be anywhere close to dying of age.
Roll me a history check.
Natural 20.
You remember the hiker and the miner talking about a disease.
It's an aging disease.
No, it couldn't. Could be seen as an aging disease. I was just saying your dad was sick. But you remember that one of them said that found. Nick, which one's the harsh truth one again? Is it the hiker or the miner?
I think it's better if none of us know. But it was the hiker will always tell you a pleasant lie, and the miner will always tell you the cold truth.
Yeah, okay, the miner was the one that brought up the pestilence, the disease.
The hiker's there to be like, "Oh, how you doing? See you later." And the miner comes in and goes, "They're dead."
And the hiker was the one who told you that you're found. Okay.
And they're always both talking about the same thing. But because of how it works, it's like, your family are doing great because they can't feel pain no more.
Jesus.
But if you remember, you also did scry on your wife specifically.
Yes.
After those events, your wife was fine.
That's a troubling realization.
So I'm gonna send you a little bit of information,
Yes.
just through DM, just because it's not important.
Yeah.
But this is just some information your character should have. But go ahead and continue.
Caleb. What did you say your answer? Did you say your answer would be based off of mine?
Yeah, I did.
And you said Axel, you said your answer would be based off of the majority, correct?
Yeah. I mean, I'll say up front, my vote is biased towards it, but that's why my vote is going towards majority.
That's just information about
Context-wise.
your character's journey.
Before anything, at least I.
Rivik, you said your what was the basis for your answer again?
The basis for my answer.
Yes. Was your answer based off of a certain the answer that one of us gave, or was it similar to Axel where you follow the majority?
Well, if I recall correctly, Axel and Adrassi said wherever I go, they follow, and Khalid was kind of more on the no side, and then there was no answer from you because you were waiting for us. I pretty much said no.
Then Alden looks to Han, and you said you've been working with my clan already, correct?
We've worked on your clan before to deal with particular incidents our druids weren't enough. We're not an end-all be-all organization.
Yes.
We understand that we have shortcomings.
So it's kind of a I scratch your back and you scratch mine kind of deal that we made.
With a little bit of a passive-aggressive threat of don't turn against... I don't want to say good, because good's not a good answer. Don't turn into a cult, basically. That's the nice way of putting it.
There goes my fucking plan.
What?
Yeah, we know about Jerry.
Can you believe it's hard to catch that guy?
I was,
You ever try catching a slippery eel covered in grease?
Yes, I mean, it's surprising you can't.
Yeah.
All you need is Fritos and a basket.
We tried that.
You haven't had.
Probably got the wrong Fritos.
We tried every type of Frito.
No. He likes when you get Fritos, open them, and then crush up Cheetos and season them with the powder. Or have you had jail ramen? He loves jail ramen.
We've tried that too. He's gotten too smart for the basket.
I guarantee you he hasn't. He just chooses to fall for it every time I do, which I'm content with too.
He does. He fully does. I can tell you, he most likely very much does. He is a... You watch a pained expression come from Wolfington's body. It's like...
You don't need to
He's
say
a-
it.
Yeah,
I've lived with him. I've physically lived with him. I want to clarify. He stayed at my house. I didn't invite him there. I know what it's like to be near Jerry.
well, in that case, until then. You have my cooperation and the cooperation of the Cypress.
Look, if you're going to be traveling with this group, don't expect us to directly get involved with you guys in particular. We'll keep working towards the same goal. And we'll stay out of your guys' way so long as you guys stay out of our way.
And will we find out if we are accidentally stepping on toes beforehand, or will we learn that the hard way?
I mean, we're not the one following them.
Well, we're not intentionally following you guys either.
No.
Pretty sure you guys were.
By the way, you were still being dragged in webbing, I think, right?
Oh
No,
shit, that's right. No, he's
Yeah.
not in webbing anymore. When he was pulled through the threshold, the webbing disappeared.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah, no, I'm still walking. I'm good.
dragging him out of that place with the webbing. Damn it. It's hilarious as shit.
But
Yeah, once you guys got out through the last threshold, the webbing disappeared.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because then I kept yelling from the other side of the door.
Yeah, he kept yelling obscenities.
But yeah,
You guys are really lucky you guys didn't get fucking executed.
but all of them-
No, lucky that they didn't get executed. Rivik is fine.
Guilty by association.
I don't know him.
But yeah, Autumn does look back at the group at his cohort that says, "I've made my official decision."
Want to say it?
He just said that he's going to work adjacent to us.
Okay.
Cool.
I'm fine with it. You wanna? Yeah, I'm alright if you wanna work with them, Alden.
Working adjacent.
I know.
Not
It's
with.
just. I'm just.
He
I'm going-
means he's sticking with you guys so long as
I know.
you guys I was talking in character.
Character too. I was talking in character too.
Yes, and you just cut off someone who kicked your phone. No, I'm kidding.
Everybody
He
can kick their ass
said
at
that
this
and he's going
point.
upstairs.
You've got two people under that can kick your ass. Like,
I understand that.
no, I was giving you guys a compliment. 'Cause the room's full of people. You guys are only two people that can kick your guys' ass. There are also two people that would probably, if somebody tried to jump you guys in the bar right now, would jump to your guys' aid. So it's catch-22.
Yeah. But again,
Rivik's going upstairs, going to bed. Politics is enough, I think,
we
for
already
him.
went to bed.
No, we didn't. We were getting back from.
I thought that's what
Nope.
Josh had said.
We're
I'm
coming
pretty sure
back
you
from
guys
going
had
to
a
bed.
long. I'm pretty sure you guys had already had a long before going to the
Yeah,
politics.
because
Dude, I
No,
don't.
we were
Because
going,
at the end of the
I'm
session-
exhausted.
we ended last session going to do a long rest. You know, I thought we just
Yeah,
kind of like
it
skipped
was-
the long rest part and was just jumping in.
it was after the politics we came back to the tavern and had a long. Because I asked you, remember, when I reactivated
That's
Animate
that's,
Dead.
Yeah, that's my bad. No, you guys have.
Mhm.
So you guys went up, had a long rest, came back down.
And we came back down and saw Axel talking to Wolfington.
Wolfington and the Hun, and okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just exhausted in real life.
No, you're,
You're
you're
good.
good. You're good.
I'm just exhausted.
I'm good. I don't want any of you to feel like you should change your answers because of me. I want you.
And to answer your question on if you'll have a warning beforehand, it depends on which group you guys encounter. There's some groups that will just axe you, and there's other groups that will shoot and then give a warning, and then there's some groups that will just give you a warning.
Okay. And is there a signify, like an iron used to signify you are part of or working with the organization? Or do we kind of have to go by spoken word?
The people who need to know will know.
Okay.
Is there a safe word?
I think there's 3 safe words. It's secure.
Contain.
Percept.
Well, no, I'm asking if there's a safe
now we
word
get canceled.
to people in the founder.
Well, actually, they're free use,
Oh.
so. Actually, fun fact: the SCP Foundation is free use in the United States.
We're in the United
Call of
States,
Cthulhu-
baby.
Call of Cthulhu games.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I was just saying. In character, I was actually saying, like, is there a safe word of people in the boundary only know? But we can tell them if, so they don't have to shoot first and maybe piss some of us off and shoot back.
I'll just pass the word along. There is no safe word.
Oh, I almost forgot to mention that. After.
Yeah.
Oh, we got our next heading.
Great. Where?
Oh boy.
You're not saying nothing, but you're also not saying something that sounds good.
Well, we have to travel 2 weeks to get to the beginning portion of the destination.
I did say that was by foot, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you're telling me I have to spend time near you assholes some more?
Yes, it's
Your
part of the-
sarcasm is just so palpable.
I was gonna say, you enjoy our company.
I'm sober.
Hey,
I understand that.
I'd kill all of you with a spoon.
Miss Tom, do you have a butter
Ac-
knife? Because I can cut the sarcasm with that.
Axel,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
sure. You guys watch as he summons a dagger in hand.
Axel, forget that, we brought like 2 cases of beer to the Feywild.
Cutting the air.
There's another point.
Um,
Sober is a choice.
By the way, Alden, if you're looking at Hun, you actually see like a little cloud get cut in the air.
Again, either way, you enjoy our company, Axel. Anyways, yeah, so 2 weeks on foot to be the start of our journey.
Fantastic, alright. Well,
Think of
And
it
then
as the
within-
prologue.
And then just also reminder within meta knowledge, because this was actually told to you guys. I'm not gonna make you roll a history check. On the map, it also shows that there is a village and another set of ruins within the direct path.
I was actually about to make mention of that.
I
I mean-
just wanted to make sure you guys didn't forget that. My
I mean,
apologies.
hey,
You're good, you're good.
there will be, at least there will be, some more liveliness along the way. We'll even go see some more architecture.
taking me on a date.
We've seen.
What?
Don't worry about it.
No, I really can't hear you.
So, do we have provisions, stocked food? Have you guys gotten that far?
You
And
got your chef with you, so.
Yeah, we should have enough considering we've
So-
only been eating mainly food from the town.
alright, if we tents,
I
how are we
mean-
looking on tents?
Do you want me to go to the market again and pick up some milk and eggs?
It's just romantic, sure.
Wait, quick question. For you two, Rubicon, actually.
Alright.
Didn't you guys make mention that there was a magic shop?
Yes.
That we went to earlier, yes.
Our little buddy. I might have done some planning, Rick. Might have started using my my tactical brain.
Well,
So am I expecting different emotions and attitude, or...
No, I'm still gonna be a bitch, but I tried to convince Smeagol to go on the road too, because it's the end of the world, so that way he might be out and about when we're traveling.
Smeagol joined the party?
No, I convinced him to just go out to travel, to go somewhere. I nudged him towards.
God, do you think I'm gonna let you have a level 18?
I don't
Do it.
know his level, man!
I nudged him towards the Underdark, the Underfey. We'll see if that works out.
So, what about his current shop here in the winter area?
I don't know if he's still there, but he just set it up. So,
I'm not surprised you're able to do that.
being healthier, Rivik, it's changed me. I'm far more powerful.
Go eat another burger.
But,
I
well,
actually got some bad heartburn.
but what I was gonna mention, like, if you guys did need to shop for some supplies, I was gonna make a quick stop there. That way we use that time wisely.
Let me take a look at inventory real quick.
So
I have a hunting trap. Interesting.
I also believe somebody has a feature that you guys just gather. I think it's
Probably.
You're an Outlander, right? Rivik?
I'm an Outlander with the feature Wanderer. Oh yeah, I can find food and fresh water for myself and up to 5 other people per day, provided the land offers berries, small game, water, and so forth. Hence why I'm the fucking chef of the group.
And we're in the Feywilds, so yeah.
Rivik hasn't fucking
I
cooked a meal for about 3 weeks. In
Give
game
or take.
time. Give or take.
But, you know, I just wanted to. Backgrounds actually have useful features.
Mine, I can pick up bounty hunting work anywhere I go.
Mine, like, everyone, like, takes interest in my character. Yeah, I can parlay attention, to get
Why didn't you
access.
tell me that sooner? I'd have been nicer.
I could,
No, you wouldn't.
because I didn't think backgrounds did shit.
Backgrounds do shit.
Backgrounds do shit. Why do you think I'm able to
There's
like?
a reason
write
why I
down
haven't been telling you
maps?
guys to keep track of rations. It's because I knew there was an Outlander in the party this entire time.
Yeah, it's like, you can parlay it.
Bertha's an Outlander.
Mine is your foreign nature can gain you access to those curious about your homeland.
I don't know if I
You're
get
also
my
a far
actions.
traveler.
Your homeland is
Oh.
Monkeys.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, we got 2 far travelers. Fuck.
I don't know what happened to my rations. I think I gave it to someone.
you gave it to someone. But no, I mean, like, you guys have been areas that
I
you
haven't
guys have also been cooking corpses. So, I mean,
Yeah, I've been
True.
cooking fucking dead spiders, some owlin. What else have I been cooking?
you
Giant
guys have been
spiders.
creative with food, so I haven't been forcing you guys to keep track of rations.
We were cannibals for months.
I'd eat that, but I'd cast prestidigitation first.
No, he made some fire. We made some like burritos and shit, bro. It was fire. Great.
But I mean, but there's also other stuff you guys can get, like actual materials and stuff like that.
I think I could recreate Jerry's special.
Oh shit.
I mean, shit, he did tell me like some of the secret spices for one of his meals.
Shit. Now I like you guys again. Alright.
I still just tolerate.
You like them.
You enjoy our company.
You'll outlive them, but you like them.
Well,
Hey, maybe you'll try to steal Axel's corpse from Jerry.
We'll see if I either like you enough to turn you into a zombie or just make it so that your bodies don't decompose.
Jerry still got dibs.
he really does.
Well, there you
Anyways.
go, Jerry. Prestidigitation.
What? I mean, all right. I got 40 gold plus whatever gold we got from the other quests. What do we need?
We need tents and preferably better ones. So let's go to the magic shop and maybe if we all pull what we have left together and bribe maybe Smeagol with protection for while he's traveling to other new places with us.
By the way, do you want me to? Do you need a reminder of what I gave you, Sean, for the cat?
No, I haven't.
Okay.
know we got like platinum pieces and all that.
So let's go to the magic shop. Let's go see if we can get like some kind of magic tent so we're not all sleeping in the dirt. Nothing against the dirt. If we can get a cabana and set up bedrolls and stuff and make it a... Listen, as long as, and I can't stress this enough, we were in the Feywild, no music.
I'm sorry, what?
We're in a land of whimsy and wonder, and if we start playing some funky tunes, everything's gonna show up.
So
When we start a rave, we need to be very tactical. It needs to be very precise when we need this distraction. Too much attention if we call them every night.
So again, no music, you said.
No music.
No music.
Preferably, no music. Until we need a rave. See, there's the until part, so that way you don't just do it, right?
I wasn't gonna play music.
Sorry, you were clarifying it a lot, so I got very concerned that you were clarifying it for the sake of...
I know, I'm hearing the difference between no, N-O, and gnome music.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I got the mob and the gnome.
Your mic kind of cuts you in and out sometimes on my end.
My apologies. Alright, yeah, let's go get a magic tent.
You just put down what we need in the inventory. Yeah. We just subtract the amount, whatever works.
So who wants to go talk to our little lizard friend for our magic tent? I'll go talk to him. I'm fucking down. Treating it like this is a fucking punishment? Nah, I'm gonna go and bother him for a magic tent. I let him stab me. We're basically blood brothers.
No,
That works, right?
it's the fact that I don't think I can do conversations a lot. Especially with Lizard Man right now.
Yeah, so how much money do we have total, guys?
I got 40 gold, 37 silver, and bronze.
Okay, I'm more worried about the gold, so 40 gold.
I have 16 platinum pieces and 29 gold.
Okay, that's 179, so 240 plus my 120, so
189.
189, thank you. Plus I have 120, so that'll be
309.
309, so let's go see if we can buy a magic book in town.
Magic! You're welcome.
Barge down to the magic shop.
Maximilian Falls, Roscoe Falls, Alistair Falls, Kyle Falls. Khalid, do you go with them?
Yeah.
Alright, Khalid. By the way, I'm sorry, it's Khalid, right?
Yeah, Khaled.
Okay. I don't know why I keep putting an accent on the I.
I honestly thought I started saying Khalid because I thought every time I said Khaled, I thought I was saying something wrong. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna just
I'm
correct
not gonna
myself.
lie, I thought it was Khalid.
No, that's me. That's just me.
Well, Josh was the influencer.
I'm sorry,
There you
Reeves.
go.
Wait, was I one of the few
No,
people
it's
calling
fine.
it the correct way the entire time?
No.
To be fair, I'm the reason why it was being said wrong.
It's technically right. It's just, you know, with an accent. It's the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
See, they're still wrong.
I really corrected you guys.
I think you also fell in love with the way I said it, though.
I think that's how it is.
Yeah.
How it started.
Khalid.
But yeah, so you guys start walking to the magic shop. You watch as the building shrinks.
Last time I
Right.
checked, it was bigger than this.
And as you guys approach, you see Smeagol picking up like a little miniature version of it, putting it in her back.
All right, well, this is your time to shine, Axel.
How you doing, bud?
Oh, hey, it's you guys.
How are you celebrating the end of the world?
Smeagol actually got a letter, and Smeagol needs to go somewhere. So Smeagol's
where-
picking up shop.
Smeagol, before you go, how would you like to make a large sum of money?
Smeagol's listening.
We need a magic 10.
Smeagol reaches into his bag, tosses the shop back up, and you watch as it like grows and enters the shape of the full shop.
Perfect.
Smeagol opens the door, gestures for you guys to inside with his staff.
Yep. Following in.
Enter Smeagol's store, please.
And also something suitable for jewel use.
Let's worry about that tent right now, and then we'll see if we
So
have enough.
he chipped in a lot of money, so let's see what we got. Let's see what we can do.
So Smeagol kind of pointed at you. He's like, Smeagol's gonna need a little bit more context than just something useful to a druid. Smeagol's gonna need to know what you're looking for, but Smeagol will also. Smeagol says that, but then he also you guys watch as everything in the store was not rearranged by it shrinking and growing.
So it's all cluttered.
No, it's not. No, everything's where it should be.
Oh, I thought. Okay.
I said it's not.
Rearranged.
Smeagol walks over to a bunch of knickknacks. Smeagol is also still listening.
Oh, so yeah, we need a fucking magic tent or cabana.
Smeagol knows about the tent. Smeagol's talking about the druid.
Oh, sorry.
He says as he's like pulling out like a kind of like a roll.
Could Odin quickly like look around the shop and like see if he finds anything that could possibly suit him? Or were
What are you
ask-
looking? I'm asking you. What are you looking for?
I don't know this.
I was just doing it in character. What are you looking for? Because I know you said that you had an idea of what you wanted.
I thought I told you the idea of it.
I know you brought it up, but I don't think you ever told me.
Basically, like a magical item that would increase the amount of wild ships.
Right, and we talked that one down because of the whole long rest thing.
Yeah.
Right, my apologies. We did talk about that, and I didn't take it very seriously. Because we also then talked about the different action economies. That is my bad.
Yeah.
If you can't find that, what else would you look for? I'll give you time to think about it.
Yeah. But like I'm trying to like be like with the druid theme, like something probably
Yeah,
like, supportive or like a supportive item or a nature based item, something along those lines.
yeah, that's fine. I just we only talked about it once, and that's why my brain kind of forgot about it. That's
Yeah.
my bad.
Fine.
What the fuck's with magic items? But no. But then Smeagol goes and he I'm not rolling dice. I'm just putting them in the box. Smeagol goes. He pulls out the roll, and he takes it over to you guys, and he hands it to you. This is a version of. Smeagol has a version of Mordenkainen's mini mansion. Smeagol calls it Mortimer's grand encampment.
How does it work?
Does any of you speak Draconic?
I do.
I was gonna say, I think Axel does.
Well, you say the command word, and it opens up and turns into a 10-person tent.
Bitchin'.
And then you say the same magic phrase, and then it shrinks back down. In Draconic, you need to say, for this particular one, he's thinking it over, trying to remember the word. You need to say you need to say layer in Draconic.
Layer in Draconic?
Yes. And he's saying this in common so that he doesn't activate it inside his shop.
Okay.
I was gonna say, how big does his tent look like when it does it? Are we talking about like a normal-sized tent where it's like some Phineas and Ferb bullshit, or is it like fucking giant ass tent?
It is a 10-person tent.
So is this
understand
using
that.
the
I was
Magnificent
asking
Mansion spell? What's it using?
It's basically a version of the Magnificent Mansion spell,
Okay.
but for a 10-person tent.
Got it.
Okay.
It's a tent that has 10 rooms in it for 10 people.
Okay.
And it has some customizability. I'm thinking of ideas of how I can play with this now. Drop the tent for the first time. How much?
What level spell is that?
7th level spell.
7th level. Smeagol's given a discount. He's given a hefty discount. 150.
Sounds like a fucking deal.
Oh
First,
shit.
sounds like a great deal. We need to know what Alden needs first before our total. Any other trinkets or odds ends you could recommend? Something to help a group move, health potions.
I'm trying to flip through books right now.
Yeah, sorry.
I am actually trying to flip through books right now. That's why I'm not on the camera.
I also need to get my wolf pelt back from that person, but they would contact me when it's ready.
They said they would find you when it was ready.
Yeah, they're gonna hunt you on all fours.
Roll me a d20.
Bet. Let's go. Fucking. Yeah. 5.
Nobody hears it. But all of a sudden, all you hear is the slamming of a door open. And all you hear is, Deristix has returned with the wolf pelt!
Yes! I'm sorry, I had to bring that up. I'm like,
There he goes.
I didn't forget.
no, I kind of forgot. And I'm just
I
like,
wanted you to remember.
I know, I'm like,
Because it was either gonna happen to where you were going to remember in the middle of another town, or you weren't gonna remember until in the middle of a boss fight, Deristix showed up with the wolf pelt.
kind of hoped a little bit for the boss fight, and then I'm like, ah, fuck, I forgot the wolf belt. Dennis Six has appeared.
Derestex has returned.
Derestex, thank you. How much do I owe you now?
The life of your enemy.
Bet. Celebor.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh.
10 gold pieces.
Bet.
I have too many books. I never thought I'd say that. I have too many books.
Nick, are you removing the gold pieces altogether?
I can actually
Because we pulled it all
almost.
together.
I can. So I didn't.
You have it on the calculator?
Yeah. So our total.
That was just 10 removed, so I got 30 gold pieces on me.
You have 30 on you.
Yeah. And some of the gold pieces.
It was how many platinum?
16 platinum
It's a 10.
and 29 gold.
Alright, Sean, roll me a d20.
17.
How much did you spend, Alden?
How much was it?
About to find out.
How much is what?
The 10.
Or that's 150.
150.
I just haven't agreed to pay. Like, I said I'm waiting to see how much your cost is.
I do not.
We're working on that right now.
Okay. And then I was saying if there's any like odds on like health potions, things like that he has around, things he'd recommend for travel or shit.
I don't have any health potions. That's the alchemist shtick. Sickle.
Think she'll give me a discount too if I tell her the world's end?
She's a cynical bitch.
Is that a no, or you think she'll jack up the price on that no?
I don't know. 1 gold piece, 100. We'll do it for another 150. As you find you rolled a 17, right?
Yeah.
You find a +2 moon sickle.
So that's 250 prices. So we're just spending 300.
Yes.
So
Okay, so that's 39 left.
Because you guys still have the discount, so it should. Because a weapon like that should be a lot more, anyways.
Yeah, that's fair. So that's 39 left. Is there just anything else in here that looks helpful that, like dollar store bin?
Go ahead and roll an investigation.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. 26.
So you notice the bargain bin is like only 5 items at most.
You know what's in here?
And because you with your 26, you realize a lot of the items in Smeagol shops are high end. Like,
You have any shitty walkie-talkie?
you guys should be spending a lot.
A lot more. We're getting a big ass discount because we helped him.
Like, off in the corridor, you see a sentient cursed sword. that literally has a sign that says "not for sale." It's just sitting there staring, but no. I really wish I organized these books differently. But you find there's actually 6 items.
Oh.
4 different colored elemental essence shards, a Feywild shard, and a Shadowfell shard.
I am going to see those, promptly hold them and go, how much?
For all of them?
Sure.
300 gold pieces.
Shit. How much for one of them?
The Feywild one's the cheapest at 30 gold pieces.
You have a hard bargain deal.
So you pick up the Feywild shard. It's got a warm glint with sunset color. And you feel whispers of emotional memories. You can find the information for the Feywild shard in the Tasha's of everything. I'm not gonna list the entire thing right now.
So, how much gold we got left?
9.
Cool, we're
so how much did
broke.
I spend?
150, I think. Because it was 150 for the sickle, for the +2 sickle. 150 for the. Or was the? It was 150 for the tent, right?
Yeah, 150 for the tent.
Yeah.
And
then
that would
30
be
for
called
shard.
what in the items, or is that a custom thing?
It's the Feywild shard.
No,
Or
not
are you talking
the
about
tent.
It's a custom item.
Okay, cool.
I literally made it up on the spot.
Okay, cool.
And so how much am I pitching for the tent?
We spent everything.
Yeah, we spent everything.
Because 150 for me was only 15 platinum pieces, and I started 39.
So if we want to go with that, I have 120 gold pieces. I can flat for, if you want to pitch in 30, cover the tent. The rest goes to yours and the Feywild shard.
Oh, here, hold on. Make it easier. 120 gold for you, right? Nick,
120 gold for me.
my 30 gold for part of the 10.
Okay.
The rest of my 10 gold goes to...
So then you're paying, or the 10 gold goes to what?
My 10 gold goes to get my wolf pelt back.
Mm.
And that's me out of gold right there. Now we're working with Sean's money.
So you spend 150 getting that item, and then I wanted to spend 30 to get a Feywild shard to give to Rivik to fuck with.
Okay, so if he gave 10 for the pelt, and you're putting 120 down from 150.
And then he's putting
Again.
30 down from his.
Okay,
I had
these are only
40.
usable by sorcerers.
I had 40
Don't-
gold altogether.
Okay.
Don't waste the gold on the shards.
Okay. So,
Yeah, don't waste the 30 gold.
cool. So it would be 30 gold left over in your pocket, Alden. Out of everything.
And that's without me pitching for the tent?
That's without you pitching in.
Okay, so with pitching in. Since we're not buying the gem now,
You would have a total of 39 gold altogether still.
right, so for the tent, Alton, we want to do 15 to make up the rest for the tent?
No.
Well, we already
already-
covered.
the tent's
The
already
tent's
done.
already covered there. That's what you have left over.
Yeah, you have 39 gold. You yourself.
You're the only one with money.
Alton, he's trying to do it to where you have 15 gold pieces at the end.
Oh. I mean, do you want to do that?
I mean,
Do you want to give me the 15 pizzas, or do you? I'm fine with you also holding the money too. I don't care.
well, I was just trying to figure it out.
You're good.
You're solid.
I gave my 30 to to Axel for the tent, so the tent's paid for. And
Okay,
then the rest
okay.
of my 10 goes to my wolf pelt.
Alright, then I'll hold on to the rest then.
How you doing, Reeps?
Just browsing.
Oh, okay. I'm... You doing good? I just noticed you've been quiet this session. That's why I'm just...
Oh yeah, no, nothing to really
Really do.
do yet. So
I'm just making sure you're good.
I'm just browsing the store, seeing if
Smeagol will also reach into his bag and hold out 5 scrolls for you guys.
Oh shit.
You said you were traveling, right?
Yeah.
Well, Smeagol will give you this gift because Smeagol is also traveling.
Take a peek at him.
They're all spell scrolls of Find Steed.
Oh shit.
Actually, that's a lot better than what we would be one to get.
It is really good. The only thing I'm gonna say in contrast to like us using them yet is I think we should hold on to these for when shit's like hitting the fan. For the sake of like that's a quick mount that we have just now on standby now.
I was gonna say it. Yeah.
But yeah. So but yeah, we sent. And how many of those? That's
It's 1 for each player.
1 for each player. Very cool. All right. Cool. I think that's everything, Smeagol.
Smeagol not.
You stay safe out there, okay?
Smeagol will do what Smeagol does best.
What's
Make a
that,
profit.
Demon.
Smeagol, secretly a ruthless businessman.
Was it?
Ah, God. Respect it. So
But
you guys
I-
can make our way back.
I thought the... Alright, thank you. I thought the Phase shards and Far Realm shards were...
I saw that and I'm like,
Like-
I'm allowed. Rippic shoot, put it in a gun.
I thought they were like the elemental gems that let you summon elementals
Fair.
for a one-time use, but they're actually just strictly for
It's fair.
sorcerers. All right. Yeah. So you guys go where now?
I think we just start like heading back. You know, to the rest of the group.
Yeah.
Well, the whole group's together.
Oh yeah. I guess we just get, like ready to go. I look at everyone and go, I think so for the fine steeds, right? I think we should hold on to those for the sake of like, if we really need a ride,
Yeah.
Yes.
Other than that, walking on foot's not fucking terrible. But yeah, this tent is a fucking big win, boys. Big win.
Yeah.
Let's gonna move on. I got a lot of thinking to do on this.
Hey ho, it's off to traveling we go, with nothing but a pick and a walking stick. Huh? Alright, so, who's leading the group?
I got a +6 to survival, so.
I'm gonna help him, try to give him advantage.
Alright, bet.
Alright, you don't get advantage, because everybody
Okay.
has to make a roll eventually. You know how I do travel.
Yeah, but I got Steel Defender.
I tried.
Your Steel Defender can't give you the help action. It's just
Bullshit!
this is a group roll. If I let you all have advantage, you'll never have an encounter.
Oh, what did I do with it? Alright. Well, either way, survival skill, let's go.
Roll your survival.
16.
You guys are having a nice, uneventful first 8 hours of travel. First 4 hours of travel. You guys are following. You guys are successfully following, going around each different path. You guys notice that it's. You guys hear faint singing in the distance. We'll ignore that.
Ignore it.
Nothing important.
Ignore it.
You guys keep going. A little bit of pixies off distance. Oh, they're
Ignore
jumping a
it.
sprite. Yeah, fuck those guys.
Ignore.
Is that a satyr to
Yeah,
ignoring that?
Mhm.
Yeah, no, your first 4 hours of travel, uneventful. Roll me. Who wants to roll the next survival check?
I'll do it. I got +5.
Ah, we're starting from highest to lowest, I see. How lovely.
Modified 20.
You guys continue your 4-hour trek.
I was gonna say, we've been going on this 2-hour trip.
I will hit you with a oh wait, I can't.
I mean, you
I
can.
will hit you with the book.
Just not that book.
I mean, I have a bunch of characters that fight that carry books around.
You have a character that is a book.
I'm kidding.
You're right.
We have files.
Don't fuck fun.
God, no. We haven't seen files in God knows how long.
We're carrying him.
You guys are you're traveling. Everything seems fine. Nothing out of the ordinary. First hour passes. An hour passes. Third hour passes. Nothing. All of a sudden, you hear a pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter. All of a sudden, in front of you is a vague creature holding out a rapier. I challenge one of you to a battle.
Hey guys, can I take this one?
Yeah, go for it.
A true masterful one-on-one duel. Roll initiative, Nick.
Cool.
Yeah, go
How,
for it.
how big is this little guy?
That pose is funny.
Yeah, he's
Shut
about
it.
the height of a halfling.
Died of a-
What are you talking about? This?
Yeah,
Okay.
you're like, ah.
Initiative? We had 21.
And Josh, real quick,
Yes.
would I have been able to attune to the moon scythe during the first 4 hours of travel?
You don't have a moon scythe, you have a moon sickle.
Bitch, you ain't copying me.
Scythes are two completely different things, that's just why I'm saying.
Not the moon sickle.
Roll me a d20.
It's. Let me see. It's been 4 hours. 12.
With a roll like that, no, not yet.
Alright.
And with this encounter, it's kind of broken up. You will not be able to do it within this next 4-hour period. the Fey creature goes first. As it quickly closes the distance and makes its first attack. Have at thee, Rapscallion! Does a 25 hit.
25 hits, yeah.
Ha, ha.
10 piercing damage. Plus 8 cold damage.
Yeah.
Goes for a second attack. Second attack misses. So you're a little bit swifter. He goes for a third attack as he whips out a dagger. As it hits. 2, 6.
I don't know why my mind was going somewhere else.
As it deals another 12 damage.
12 damage.
Now it's your turn.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna Crimson Right. I'm gonna stab myself in the fucking chest. Some alpha shit. Do my damage. A good 6 damage to myself. And I'm gonna expend a charge as pick my glaive up, Ichor Deviator, and press it into my chest, and the blood pulls out, and the blood just sprays out across my wings, and the black and the blood start going slick against one another.
Oh, you're using the Blood Rage feature.
Yeah. The blood rage
you're
is
using the blood. Oh, you're using the Blood Rage feature.
That's his bonus action. He enters his rage. And Crimson Rights on the same turn. He's gonna go for radiant damage. And I'm gonna take my attacks. First one
This is
will be a
Fuck 'em up,
17 to
Axel.
hit.
Oh shit, you have a reach weapon. I can't do that.
Does a 17 hit?
Yeah, that hits. I challenged the wrong one to a fight.
Okay, let's start. Not start with the Crimson Right damage. Let's go for the normal damage. It's gonna be woof. 13 slashing. I think 15 slashing because I'm raging. And it's a +2 there, so 15 slashing and 4 points of radiant damage. I'm gonna hit him again. That'll be a crit.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
So that'll be 17 slashing damage and 9 points of radiant. The blood. Can I, honestly speaking, I took like the first attack, I take a deep tear into him, like some straight anime bullshit, like Sephiroth with the blood wings, fucking dart forward, slash through the gut, and then it's like the first one where I realize how hard, and I have such momentum behind the swing that I turn it flat at the last second and just cold cock him. Can I just Radiant Blade knock this motherfucker out?
He doesn't have a head anymore.
He doesn't have a head. Oh, fuck.
It's dead. You killed it. Congratulations. Combat's over.
oh, no.
Oh,
This
guys.
poor guy.
It was a neutral evil Fey. It's fine.
Well, blood wings.
Get fucked.
Well, takes necklace, stabs self. So raging, so. I know it doesn't reduce anything, but I just figured while I'm here, right?
Well, you also killed the creature, so you're able to fill it with
true. I just fill it out. So, question: can I just, realistically speaking, for filling the deviator and thing would be two separate feeds, right?
They're two separate things, yeah.
Cool. Just checking that I can't dual fill.
No,
That'd be fucked.
no, you can only do it to one or the other.
Yeah, I fill out the medallion again. It suddenly the blood runs up Ichor Deviator and my wings like pressed down to the body, and the blood runs up and into the medallion. This is the coolest shit I've done yet, and I've lived a very uncool life. All right. I feel bad.
Yeah, that was almost too quick.
Yeah, no, a dude ran up when he said one of you face me and unarmed you're in combat. I was kind of excited. I was like, oh, this dude's gonna be a brawler. He hit pretty good. He hit pretty hard. Poor I like nudged the body of my foot. Like, poor little guy.
He was asking for it.
He was. Can't take that from him.
Well, at least that's a fair fight.
Yeah, no, I mean, I guess he died doing what he loved, you know? A one-on-one combat. I think if he was...
Noctamalion picks up the corpse, snack for later.
You know, you gotta think. I agree. Noxamillion, I agree. Cooked first. But you gotta really just think, you know, if he was running and doing that to every person he met, how is he alive this? Like, he must have been a great fighter at some point. Like, that was... If he was doing that to everybody...
Oh god.
And I'm the first person that killed him.
Axel, shut up. I can already see where this is going to be happening later
There
on.
might be more of them.
Alright, so... Also, how long have we been traveling? Like, are we at a point where we're going to be needing rest at some point soon? Or was this fairly early on?
This is 8 hours in.
8 hours
Well,
in?
this was 7 hours in. You guys are reaching the 8 hour.
So, question is, we're going to eat this guy, right?
Yep. Can't believe our results.
Don't worry, Alden. Alden, look at me. No, look at me. Look at me. You don't gotta eat him. Watch this, right?
By the way, Noxamalion is already eating the guy in front of you.
do we find a nice tent set up? Someone get him off that body. It's dinner. Do we have a nice space for like the tent?
Yeah, there is a nice space for the tent.
I'm gonna go
But Noxamalion is taking big bites, and you guys kind of realize that there's not to share.
Alright. Someone find something to kill.
So I'm gonna roll survival to find us food.
Yep.
You don't even have to roll survival.
You know what? That's fine.
You're able to do it. You're an outlander. You're fine.
Okay.
What game does he get us? What Fey game?
Roll a d20.
Non-magical fox.
Oh, okay.
Alright, but I start getting like the tent set up, and I go, run.
Bless you.
Bless you.
I don't remember if you actually said what it is in Draconic, so I made it up.
I couldn't think of it in Draconic. I kept on thinking of Beishra and stuff like that, and that's like battle axe.
So, the tent kicks up, and Axel, looks genuinely excited. He goes,
So
Alright, guys,
Axel sets it down in a roll. He does the whole thing. You guys watch as it, like, the roll kind of doubles for a moment, unrolls, unfolds itself, and you watch as, like, spikes show up as it kind of looks like a circus tent. It's like, you know those big camping tents you bring camping for like luxury camping? It's basically one of those.
But
So what Axel will say is he's like, as it's going, like setting itself up. So this tent is a very powerful magical item. We got it at a very cheap price. Now, the spell, the enchantment, the inside of it is customizable to a bit. So this whole time we've been walking, I haven't helped any of you because I've been thinking. I pushed my way inside.
I follow.
You know, Axel, since you've been thinking, take the floor.
So as you step, like kind of like how Harry Potter, like the tent interiors that are far bigger than they should be. That show circus tent. But there's curtains that like break it up and segment the outer areas into like small little like comfortable sized little room sections with different colors and tapestries matching, like a gray tapestry of leaves, like covering Alden's section for the comfort there. Little mechanical bits and gems on rivets, little skeletons and Kyles on a black tarp for Alden.
Cal.
The kind of, or there. Sorry, no, Khaled. Going through all the ones for Khaled, as well as like little racks for little outfits for Kyle. There is a section for Axel's that is just kind of a plain gray with not a lot of decoration on it, but has like a decent like ruffled trim. But those are like the outer sections. For Atrazine, there is kind of this one that is set in glyphs of fire and kind of golden strings of light that etch through, and almost like runic symbols that go up and down an infernal. And there's that, and there is a large section fireplace in the center with that kind of overhanging cookware of like cast iron pots where there's little spectral servants beginning to move and set up a little cooking station for ours truly. And then around like the big cooking section, there is just a mesh of like pillow chairs. Like not like bean bags, but like long cushions that are made just to be sat and like fall against. And this whole interior is made this like cozy little customized little spaces to like keep belongings. This is like a little homage to quite literally everything Axel knows about any of them. Rivik, your sous chefs are setting up your boards there, and you see them as they're kind of bringing in moving baskets from corners, like beside where the entrance would be. Is they're pulling vegetables because they do actually provide their own sources of food. So Axel started to say, "So Rivik, my thought is this tent generates an amount of food itself. We can pick out whatever we want that you want to cook out in the hunt, and then you have anything extra you want to cook with it, side dishes." You can pull from anything you want here.
You say that as Rebecca is just holding like 5 foxes and like a total of 5 foxes in both hands.
You got hands to help you. They got a number of these little invisible servants that'll run around and do stuff for you. Any of you, they'll listen to you. They'll grab stuff for you. They don't do much else.
What do the little things look like again?
The servants, they're invisible like servants. They just kind of, I guess they're like floating mustaches, if Axel has a say. They're just floating mustaches where people should be.
Goatees.
Little goatees, yeah.
Looks at one of the
That is
one.
disturbing.
Looks like the one with the actual flying mustache and holds out the foxes and he just says, "Prepare."
They'll start bringing them to you, like to the
And they take it to the board preparations.
There's some extra space on the outside, so this over here it could be like, we can change it every time we open this up. We just only have this much space. We can, for your tinkering area over here, so you don't get your sleep dirty, and Oh, that, there's this little section, Alden, come here, and he's gonna shift over to the tent, open, like, your screen, and the section of the tent actually here is like a mesh screen so you can see the stars.
I genuinely don't know what to say.
Don't. I watch all you like a hawks trying to see if you're fucking bugs or not. I did customer service.
What about items where you leave them here? Will they stay in here?
When this tent comes out, they'll fall out. Nothing in here is gonna stay, nothing you take out of here is gonna last out of here except a full belly. I mean, as long as the tent's open, maybe you can take a coffee in and out or something, like a plate, like sit outside and eat, but the moment this tent goes, anything with it goes.
So I could close the curtain, think of something else that could be there, and open it.
Well, no. Is when we open it, there's a preset. Is every time we put this down, we can change it, or the person who puts it down changes out the inside.
Oh, okay.
So we have to know what we want changed going in.
Yes.
But welcome to. I couldn't think of a. Nope, Cabana de la Axel.
Bet.
And Axel's gonna sit down, and right on a chair is a shitty little coffee machine that looks just like one from a store. Pour a cup in a shitty little cardboard.
By the way, does anybody have any objections to us going a little bit longer than you?
I might actually head off for right now. Kind of
Okay.
going a bit cross.
Do you mind if we continue?
I don't mind if you continue.
If we kill your character.
No.
I won't kill your character unless there's an actual DK.
You tell me if there's a battle and it's near TPK. You let me know by having Sean call me.
I make no problem.
Cool,
Because
cool.
that can just like change on a dime.
When he hits us with the rock falls, everybody dies.
Point still stands.
I know. I can't make any promises though.
That's how we know to be scared. Is we're in the middle of like having a little fucking tea party, and he goes, "Hey, Sean, call them."
All right, here. Better yet, if one person dies, you call me. That is not Rivik.
I'm already at that.
I'm saying I can't make promises because of AoE spells.
I know. Point still stands.
I know. But I'm telling you as a person, I cannot promise.
Again, I know. All right, good night.
Good night. Are you three good if we go longer?
I just.
I can go a bit longer.
Khaled's gonna be outside. Yeah.
By the way, you had 8 hours left to cast the spell.
I was keeping track because I heard.
I just realized that Khaled hasn't seen his partition.
You see it when he comes in. It's his own time.
Yeah.
Oh, Noxamillion, right over here. Sorry, I didn't point yours out. You freak me out sometimes. His is, almost reminiscent. Is like there's tapestries that resemble the brick that we saw in the temple and some of the symbols there. But also there's just like a bed and a skinning rack, like a skinning and drying rack for him. because Axel doesn't know that much about him. He knows he's a fucking psychopath. And he goes, I know your religion, know that you need sleep, I think, and that you like to skin and eat stuff. And so that's Casa della Noxamilian.
Noxamilian is a craftsman, as are all other lizard folk. As he says that, you gotta remember the fact that Smeagol is a lizard folk, and all lizard folks are natural skin craftsmen.
Oh. You, on like a piece of paper, so I'm gonna write down notes you want your room to look like while you're hanging out with us? And I'll make adjustments.
This is fine.
Alright. Okay.
The only adjustment I would need on mine, I would have to send down the tent to make. It's only on my, like everything else about my room is, or my section is, it's fantastic.
I could try to make the to be like no fabric, so you get like grass in there too.
Oh, no, not anything like that. It's just more. If even it's possible within the tent, an image of my son and my wife.
No clue what they look like, but
That's why I was saying I would, based on what you were saying, I would have to be the one to set the tent down each time.
yeah, once I see them, I can set them down afterwards.
Actually, I might be able
If you can show it to me, I can get it set up next time.
to.
Yeah.
I cast scry.
Axel's eyes roll back, and he come. Axel wills it to Sylvester.
Who in particular are you scrying on?
I am scrying on my wife.
Oh yeah, you totally succeed. You see your wife, and you see your son. You also see
I also see what?
your father. Your father doesn't necessarily look like he's aging, but he does look weaker. He doesn't look like last time you saw your father, he stand proud. He had your calm demeanor. He still looks calm, but you can tell there's something ailing him. With him being an archduke, clearly he's not aging. But by the way everybody in the room's acting, it doesn't look like what's happening is contagious. Because you can tell they don't have like the precaution of like a contagious disease. You hear them talking, actually asking each other, hey, when do you think Alden's gonna come back? When do you think Alden's gonna finish his journey? And your son doesn't know you. Because when you left, he was 2. But you hear him say, I want to wait to have the ceremony for him to return. Because I want him to give me my adult name. Actually, you have a front row seat to this entire family melodrama.
Servants bringing me like chips, like pita.
Really, there's nothing in the conversation about. It's like they don't know what's going on. They're kind of just like talking about you. And you can tell that as your father's talking about, he has faith. He has faith you'll be able to take over. Your wife has faith that you'll return. And your son has faith you're a good guy. Do you just continue through the spell for the full 5 minutes?
Yeah, and during that time, Alden would get a gesture to his wife and his son.
I got it, but I'm just gonna put my hand on his shoulder. Enjoy this. I gotcha.
This is the first time I've seen my son since I left.
You soak that in. Now us assholes have to make sure the world exists for this to happen. That'd be great.
He's been holding up this ceremony for the day of return.
I guess we better be hauling ass. A lot of work to get done, a lot of the world to save. Ready to make a bread? Come back home the hero he thinks you are.
Hopefully being able to feel my father. And probably towards the end of it, like towards the end of the 5 minutes, that would be when he just lets it drop as he does feel his like emotions starting to overtake a bit.
So it's not
And with him swelling with emotions is where we will end tonight's session.
Kyle, get the blanket! Get the crying blanket!
Yes.
Kyle dripped up because of all the servants dressing him.
Thank you all for joining us for a resounding night of Roll of the Dice. Have a lovely evening. Have a lovely. See you next time.
Bye.